Hello, we are in 2016 and the year has just flown by. The 2015 has just flown by. But 2016 is a year which is full of abundance because last year was a planning year and 2016 is a creative year. So I would be speaking about the major trends. But before that, we need to keep in mind the phenomena about long-term planets and short-term planets. The long-term planets are Jupiter, and it remains in your house for 1 year. The Saturn, 2.5 years. Uranus, 7 years. Neptune, 14 years. And Pluto, from 15 to 30 years, depending upon each zodiac. Now, what are the short-term planets? The short-term planets, Moon, which stays in your sign for 2.5 days. Mercury, from 20 to 30 days. Sun, 30 days. Venus, approximately 30 days. Mars, approximately 2 months. Gemini, 2016 for you guys. Well, Saturn spent the last year in your 7th house and remains there for the entire 2016 too. Your relationships are being tested and keep getting tested for the entire year. This we call it stress tested. The good and strong relationships will survive, but the flawed ones will succumb under pressure. While talking about relationship, it's not only about the love relationships, but also the friends get tested more. So because Uranus is in your 11th house and is testing friendships too. So it's all going side by side. Do not rely too much on friends as they will come and go as they please. Build acquaintances before you make friends. Now, Jupiter moved into your 4th house of family and home on August 12th, which was last year in 2015, and will be there till September 9th of 2016. Hence, these are happy days. These are happy transits. So happiness is bound to engulf you, and soon, if it hasn't yet happened, things will happen. It moves into the 5th house on September 10th and stays there for the rest of the year. Now, this will be a fun period in life when you can explore the delights of life. Think of taking a family vacation then, and now is the best time to do so. You have always been ardent about your career and the way you want to work in the world. But now, since Neptune is in the 10th house, as he has been there since 2012, your idealism will be much stronger. Career takes on a more meaningful turn than just earning money or achieving fame. Spirituality awakens in you and you want life to be more meaningful and giving now. So Pluto is in the house of transformation and regeneration, and it has been there for quite a few years, now making you serious in life. Experiences in life have made you look at life from a very serious and sober outlook. Now, Mercury, the ruler of your zodiac, will be retrograde 4 times in the year ahead. Usually, this happens only 3 times in a year, which shows that there will be more indecisions in your life than ever. So you need to review your matters and gain more mental clarity. Pay attention to your family and home affairs until September 9th. From September 10th onwards, love and romance, personal transformation, death and rebirth of people and situations are definitely going to make you rethink your beliefs. Now we talk about your health. Please keep in mind that whatever I am telling you is an astrological perspective on health and not a medical one. In olden days, these perspectives were identical, but in today's world, it is taken as a reference and precautionary matter. For a medical perspective, please seek medical attention. Now, your health does need more attention than usual, as Saturn has been in a stressful alignment with you since last December 2015. Now, since the short-term planets have joined hands with Saturn, you have become more vulnerable and prone to diseases. So make a point to rest and relax more. So from February 18th to March 20th, you need to be careful. August 23rd to September 22nd, you need to be careful. And November 22nd to December 21st, you need to take care. These are the most susceptible periods for you where health is concerned. Your sixth house of health and work is not strong this year. So if you have a tendency to ignore your health, then you're in for a greater problem and maybe some shocks in life. Get your yearly checkups done and do not neglect any niggling issues. Now, say the way I told you right at the beginning that I'm starting a new segment as a reflexology, which is concerning every zodiac differently and it impacts differently. But if you use this reflexology, you could probably save yourself from taking medicines. The hint that I'm giving you is important foot reflexology points for the year ahead is try to massage all of the foot on a regular basis, the top as well as the bottom. But pay extra attention to the left little finger and fourth finger of the foot, which is next to it. Next to the little finger is the fourth finger. Entire inner portion of the left foot and middle of the foot. Right foot requires only the inner portion to be massaged carefully. Now, when you massage, be aware of these sore spots as they need special attention. It's also a good idea to massage the ankles and the spots below them. You could use mustard oil or sesame oil or even olive oil for it. Do not make sudden or dramatic changes to your health. Just be careful and cautious. Get a second opinion if any surgery is suggested. Your personal life. Your fourth house of home and family is a house of power this year and looks contented. Jupiter, as I mentioned, entered your fourth house on August 12, 2015 and remains there till September 2016. This aspects happiness for you in your personal life. You may buy and sell your properties at a good price. There could be traveling to foreign countries and also a move to a large and a comfortable abode. Buying of expensive items for your comfort is viable. Jupiter is in the fourth house, enlarges family. It enlarges your family circle and also makes you aware of the values of life and family, which culminate into realistic happiness. Emotional support is guaranteed from family members. Those of the childbearing age also could get a stroke visiting them. Jupiter is in the fourth house. This communicates that love can be reinforced and there could be serious relationships culminating into marriage, especially if you're seeking an alliance. The ruler of the seventh house being situated in the fourth conveys that living or surrounding yourself with beautiful things helps in gaining serenity and peace to the mind and happiness to the heart. One of the parent figures in your life is in a prosperity cycle and will offer their generosity and be supportive of your plans. Though they need to be careful of their health too. This year you could be making inroads into your own psychological progress. You could reveal the wealth you possess in your subconscious mind. Memories flood you with abundant energy. A solar eclipse on September 1st occurs in your fourth house. This can make people around you very temperamental and volatile. So you just need to exercise patience and keep your ego at bay. We come to your career and finance. Your second house of finance is not a house of power this year, which actually means that you do not have to worry about anything. As money will be there, a balanced development is seen. You will experience a stable kind of a year as basic contentment with status quo is comprehended. You do not have to make any dramatic changes in life or at work. Allow the situations to be as they are and your hard work will yield the desired results. However, Should financial difficulties arise, and this can happen because of the short-term planets, you probably need to focus more. If you experience any kind of instability and have jumped many jobs, then the good news is that the job that you get now, you will be able to stock yourself in one particular job this year and reap benefits. You will soon be in a much needs and is more important than finances. So it's important for you to concentrate on a career rather than what monetary benefits you're getting. You need to make a choice, prestige and status or just mere remuneration. So the choice is entirely yours. Do you want to run after money or do you want to run after the prestige and the status? My advice to you is run after the career. Because if the career is good and the prestige and status are there, money automatically follows. Now we look at what Neptune is bringing us. Neptune, your career planet, spends many months on the south node of the moon this year and also gets eclipsed. So be prepared for some career changes. In addition, there are 2 eclipses this year which are in your 10th house. This reinforces the changes you have to undergo. Glamour industries will do very, very well. Social and love life. Love life will be very complicated this year till September 9th, as social seems toned down for various reasons. Further, Jupiter, your love planet, is under stressful aspects till September 9th. Your relationships will be severely tested. If it is fundamentally strong, it survives and thrives, while flawed ones get withered away. Either which way, it's a win-win situation, as you can then move on to a fresher and newer pastures. Jupiter being in the sign of Virgo does tend to become too mental and analytical. Learn not to overanalyze yourself or your relationships. You may tend to magnify all your problems. Just remember that there is nothing that will destroy romance faster than destructive criticism. You need to avoid this attitude of criticism under all circumstances. Choose an appropriate time in solitude if you are to rectify the habits of those you love and want them to become better human beings. People get intellectual and analytical about love to avoid pain, whereas in actual this creates more pain. With Jupiter's transit in the 4th house, love is found closer to home and family. Perhaps the family could be playing Cupid to you. When the love planet enters Libra on September 9th, your attitude changes and life becomes all about fun. You will tend to become more frivolous in your attitude. Before September, you get attracted to the intellectual managerial types. After September, you will love the fun types who can show you how to have a good time. Now, these are planetary movement effects. Marriage is not advisable this year. Do not rush into anything impulsively. Spiritualism. Gemini, spiritualism usually don't go together. But surprisingly, because Saturn is in your 7th house of love and Jupiter is in Virgo, this can make you cold, distant and unemotional. Actually, it is making you more contemplative towards life. Thus, wisdom lies in practicing the art of sending love towards others deliberately, as else people might perceive you as cold, which you are in actual not. Do this exercise consciously. Now, with Jupiter in your 7th house, you need to periodically go through an emotional spring cleaning. You need to tap into your inner subconscious mind and bring out the richness of your wisdom and knowledge gained by past life experiences. Throw out the resentment from your life, false ideas or rigidity or opinions that you have been harboring. You may have undergone nostalgia. Any significant dreams should be noted for future reference. Do not try to suppress yourself or your inner emotions in any way. Try to live in the present moment. Old memories should be revisited, but with the perspective of the present. You will realize many facts that are reinterpreted in the light of greater maturity. Do not avoid past pains or disappointments. Just confront them and move on. Often with such kind of aspects, a past flame re-enters your life, or someone with similar physical and psychological patterns as the old flame appears in your life. Now, these situations generally don't tend to lead to anything serious, but they help you resolve old issues. Trust me, nature is smarter than you think. Good idea to keep a personal journal this year, as it will be wonderful if you can keep referring it from time to time. Good luck for 2016. These were the major trends and the major guidelines for all of you. To get a personalized chart for 2016, which is more deeper and more individualistic, please visit my site and subscribe for my YouTube. Thank you.